so cool to see all of you here today. This is just very overwhelming to me when I think of everything that's been done here. So, I'll go with my remarks. Makerspaces, a recent trend in public libraries, spark imagination, build community, and attract new audiences that might otherwise assume public library is not for them. But in many ways, we're doing the same thing public libraries have always done, fostering opportunities for learning, except with a wider range of tools. Our tools in the past were books and audiovisual materials, and then computers. And now we continue to use these old tools, but we provide a wide range of new ones, as you're going to see behind me, that are out of reach for individual ownership. We're expanding the methods for education at this library, and we hope you think it's as exciting as we do. Jane and I want to acknowledge some of the people who have made this possible. First, Janet Flewelling. Raise your hand, please. Thank you. She is the library's head of emerging and creative technologies and is one of those remarkable leaders who capably manages. I'm so sorry.
Okay.
And manages 100 complicated details while never losing sight of the big picture or needs of our customers. I need to smile and look up because that'll make it better. Yeah. Though everything in our library is a team effort. She's getting teary too. The collaboratory would not be what it is today without Janet. She's worked so hard to bring this exciting project to our community. Thank you. Thank you, Janet. I have a few more. I'm going to get through this, I promise. All right, Amy Humphreys. Amy's great. She's our assistant director who took the lead on relocating the reference collection. You remember all the books and the DVDs that were here? Oh, it was amazing. And made way for this new books area in the back and the audiovisual stuff over on the side. Amy paved the way for textile arts being part of our offering, and she selected the computerized sewing machine, which you got to see, and the long arm quilting machine, which you also got to see, and help us teach the public how to use the equipment. So thank you very much, Amy. I don't see Beth. Where's Beth? Oh, she's on the desk. But Beth Devlin, our community services librarian. She suggested this particular area of the library be converted for community gathering. Before she suggested it, we didn't recognize how expansive and light this area was when it only held those book stacks. Beth is our adult programming and public relations guru, and she helped us get the word out about today's event, along with Chris Simneski, who designs our brochures and other collateral materials and social media posts. Thank you, Beth and Chris. There we go. Jen Nash. Where's Jen? She's not here today, but she's wonderful. Our head of teen services helped us select equipment that will be of interest to young adults. Jen has been bringing maker activities to our library for years. Part of the reason we honed in on this collaboratory is because adults were begging to attend our teen craft and maker programs, as evidenced by seeing so many adults here today. Thank you, Jen, on your day off. We should also acknowledge our children's librarians, Sunny, Bonnie, Carrie, and Allison. And they've also been offering maker programs like since forever. It's the children's librarians that remind us of the importance of play, and that's what keeps our brains young and our imaginations as we grow up and grow old. Thank you, Sunny, Bonnie, Carrie, and Allison. If you're here, raise your hand. Any of them here? It's Allison. Raise your hand. So you may know that the collaboratory was funded in part by a construction grant from the Connecticut State Library. We're grateful to the State Library for continuing to stress the need for construction funds for public libraries, even during these difficult economic times in Connecticut. Good public libraries build strong communities, and our state library supports our municipalities in their efforts to provide good library services. So I personally am thanking the State Library. And our mayor and council have been supporters of the collaboratory as well. In the summer of 2014, the Library Board of Managers and the Town Council held a joint meeting here to talk about the feasibility of adding the collaborative technology space on the main floor of the library. And the council was unanimous in its support of the concept and subsequently issued a resolution that strengthened our grant application. So thank you to the mayor, who's going to speak in a moment, and the council. And last but certainly not least, we're very grateful and blessed to have Jane Fisher as our library director. All right, so I'm going to try and get through this. Okay. 3 years ago, on Jane's prompting, the board helped to work on a long-range plan for the library, where we quickly realized that doing our business in the same way was soon going to make our library less significant in our community, and that's not what the library board of managers wants to do. So it's with Jane and the staff's research, talent, and networking with other libraries that we even found out about this thing called a makerspace. Creating the vision, commandeering the physical space, and overseeing the entire project, I and the board thank Jane for her hard work, personal talents, and incredible vision for making this come to fruition. Thank you.
So, I need to mention a few more key players before we cut the ribbon. I want to introduce you to Kaylee Sprague. She's our Creative Technologies librarian. And Kaylee has a lifelong love of technology. She's an early adopter of all technology. She even has a cool watch. And she's already mastered many of the tools in our collaboratory. Her favorite is the laser cutter. She can't wait to introduce it to our community. She'll provide frontline support in the collaboratory. She'll teach small group maker classes, lead tours, troubleshoot equipment, and provide one-on-one instruction. Wow. Also for our collaboratory is Max. Where's Max Spur? There's Max. So Max is our Creative Technologies library assistant. He'll provide frontline support in the collaboratory, troubleshoot equipment with us, provide one-on-one instruction, and he's just a great addition to our team. So look forward to seeing Max in the collaboratory as well. We have other staff here today to help us with everything that's going on in there. Dan McDonald, Dan here. Dan has mastered our community loom, and he's going to lead us on how to use that today. Kathleen Larkin, our talented reference librarian, is with us today to help in the collaboratory, as well as Deb Ward, who's our extraordinary reference assistant and volunteer coordinator. She does a lot of everything for us, so much so that when she goes on vacation, like last week, we cry. We're very glad that she's with us today to help us. We also have today employees in our circulation department led by Barb Cangiano. And with us specifically to help today is Caitlin Serra and Emma Russo-Savage, who are here to help us in the collaboratory today. Thank you for being here. I must mention Lion, which is our library consortium that has helped us get all this equipment ready to go. They worked so hard. I don't know that anybody's here yet, but they worked so hard with us to get that going. Some of our other partners who are here today and deserve our thanks include Upcycler Tim Sway. Where's Tim? He's going to be working with us today, showing us his great stuff and doing some projects with us. Our friends at Dragon Lair, who will be doing some gaming with us downstairs. Our project architect, Bruce Tuttle, is here. Thank you, Bruce. So before we cut the ribbon and begin today's fun, I'd like to invite the mayor to come up front with us. Some of you know that from time to time, our town hall gets ribbed a little bit about kind of a reluctance to adopt technology. And I think it's really important for me to say that the mayor and the council have long supported public technology in our library. So we really owe the mayor and the council a debt of gratitude for being pro-library, making sure that our library has the technology tools that our community wants, including support of this brand new space. So Mayor, thank you for that. We're really grateful.
What a fantastic time to gather here. Now it is all about teamwork. There was a woman who wanted to be a runner, wanted to race, very big race. She trained and sacrificed, did everything she could to be ready. Race occurred. She didn't have the fastest time, but she still won a gold medal. How is that possible? How can you win a gold medal and you didn't have the fastest time? Because it was a relay race. It's a team effort. So when we think of that, obviously it took a team to put together what we're going to enjoy hereafter in the collaboratory, but it takes labor, palaver, exploration, extrapolation, corroboration, collaboration, and we have a place for the collaboration right here in the collaboratory. So it's an outstanding effort, so many people involved, and such an opportunity to learn and better ourselves and everyone around us. Fantastic. I congratulate everyone who's involved and look forward to the cutting of the ribbon.
Let's do it.
I didn't cut the ribbon, however. You need to select, your chair or
Let's have
staff.
Abby come. Are there other board members here? Thought I saw Susan. I'd love to have library board members come.
The people who are instrumental in
staff?
this should be the ones cutting the ribbon.
And library staff, come on forward, gather
Jane, why
around.
don't you all get on the inside here, face the crowd.
Okay.
Okay. Get in there, crowd in there. No holdbacks.
Mayor, you'll get in the picture too, I hope.
Okay, yeah, I'll be right over here. But we need a countdown, okay? Everyone here? Everyone ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, up!
Thank you. Let's open the doors and come on in.